You are watching Zu viel Hitze.
Hello there, this is ZU VIEL HITZE. You're watching 3-minute record reviews, the show where we share our thoughts to go. And today we are talking about Feuerschwanz, the medieval folk rock band gone power metal and medieval folk metal. More specifically about their MEMENTO MORI record that was released on New Year's Eve 2021 at Napalm Records. Now, if you have heard of Feuerschwanz at all in the past, you probably know them for their comedic lyrics. However, on this new record, they are taking the lyrics in quite a different direction, but more on that later. Let's first start out with what worked. I really like the way that they continued the sound that they developed on Elftes Gebot and Methammer. They are playing it more heavy, they are playing it faster, they are just playing it more metal now, and I love that. As usual, the multi-vocalists work really well together. They have very nice vocal harmonies, they have super catchy melodies on this record, like on Unter dem Drachenboot, on Krampus, on Ultima Nocte, which reminds me quite a bit of Sabaton Sparta, or Am Galgen. They now play hard music that has the same kind of pop appeal that Sabaton or Powerwolf might have, while they still retain elements of their medieval roots. Also, I want to shout out the track Rohirrim, which uses the mythology of Tolkien's Middle-earth, and I will always shill for this mythology, even if the track is musically speaking just above average, because I'm not a big fan of the sentimental sounding chorus. I also want to highlight Am Galgen, then despite the die growl along part, it's lyrically based on a poem and it uses a lot of medieval instrumentation while still being pretty heavy, so I think that is great. And also the track Hannibal that draws interesting comparisons between Unrequited Love and how Hannibal was in front of Rome, so close yet so far away. The things I think are just mixed are the choruses, or most of the choruses. They are very big and bombastic and just begging to be shouted along to, but they rely a little bit too much on that in my opinion. Then we have Das Herz eines Drachens, which is a ballad, and the whole record is pretty fast paced, so it's nice for a change to have something a little slower, but I'm not entirely sure if I actually like that track or not. It's like some days I do, sometimes I don't. Also, what I talked about in the beginning, the lyrics, they are now quite acceptable, but at the same time, they're a little too generic for me, a little too over-reliant on like Viking tropes or just general power metal tropes. But I will say there are a few highlights, like what I already mentioned, Am Galgen, or also the single Unter dem Drachenboot. And there is a bonus disc that has cover tracks like Squarehammer, Blinding Lights, Dragostea Vinte. They are nice additions, but they don't really change the original songs. Now, for what didn't work, sometimes the whole record sounds a little too derivative from like the big hitters of the genre, like In Extremo or Sabrina. Then the track Krampus, that I actually quite like, does sound a little too close to the Latin sing-sang hodgepodge that Powerwolf usually does, so maybe try to develop a little bit of your own style, but again, I actually like that track. That's actually it for what didn't work. So to get to the favorite tracks, I really quite enjoyed the singles Unter dem Drachenboot and Campus. I really liked Am Galgen and Hannibal, and I don't really have a least favorite track. They're all quite acceptable. So the final verdict, it's pretty good. If you want something with a similar sound, but maybe with more interesting lyrics, you should definitely check out In Extremo, Schandmaul or Sabrina. If you want something that has a little bit more of the comedic character that they used to have, you can check out Vogelfrei. And that's it for today. This was a 3-minute plus review of Feuerschwanz MEMENTO MORI. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I'd be more than happy. Thank you for watching. This was Zu viel Hitze.